guys, another review. My goal is to get 3 in by the end of this month, and looks like I'm gonna do it. So this book is The Cage by Megan Shepherd. I believe it's only going to be a trilogy, I think. I've read the first 2 books, The Cage, and then the second is The Hunt. It's a little bit different than the other books I've read. It's still kind of sci-fi, but I feel like it's not quite as dark. So let's talk about it. People are liking it to The Maze Runner in the fact that there's these 5 teenagers that have been kind of dropped in a new location unbeknownst to them. In this book, the teens are kind of being held in like a human zoo. Different from The Maze Runner is they like remember their past life and everything up until right before they were placed in there, and they don't know how they got there. They've all been kind of left in different environments that all kind of converge together into like a central town. Environments that shouldn't be next to each other at all, so they're in this really strange place, and they don't know why they're there, and there's all these black mirrors throughout everywhere they can go in this town, and even out in all the different environments that they feel like people are watching them through, thus why it's kind of like a zoo. They find riddles and games all throughout the places, out in the environments, like out in the desert and over by the ocean and out in the rainforest and out in all the towns, buildings. There are all these games and riddles and stuff that they can solve to help them earn like coins and stuff to buy stuff in this one house in the town. It's kind of like an advanced Nickelcade, I guess. Later in the story, they end up being greeted by their guard or jailer, who is really handsome, but also pretty scary, and they come to realize that their captors aren't necessarily from Earth, and they don't know where they are. Are they even on Earth? What has happened to it? Is it still there? Why are they living here? Why did they take them? They don't know, and they need to kind of solve it and figure it out. Yeah, like I said, it wasn't quite as dark as the other books I've been reading previously, and I felt like the characters were maybe a little more juvenile acting to me and their actions. I feel like the book kind of picked up more towards the end of the story. It's when I really started to enjoy it. So it was a little slow for me the first 3 quarters, but then it really picked up, and then it ended right before I really kind of got into it. So I was really excited for the second book, and I did really enjoy the second book, so it kind of made up for me the fact that I felt like it was a little bit slow. It was kind of leading towards all that happened right at the end. So the second book was definitely more engaging for me. It did change character point of view throughout the story. There is definitely one main character, a girl, and she's who we have most of the time, and she's likable. She has her senses, when most of the time other people are kind of not really with it. There's another girl in the story too. She's terrible, very vapid. I didn't like her at all, but that's the character she is, and she's supposed to be that way, but you really grow to not like her. I'm glad I continued reading the series and read the second one, and so I'm looking forward to the third one. So if you do read it, let me know if you felt the same way, that the first part was a little bit slow. It comes out in May, the third one, so yeah, read it, check it out, see if you like it. I would never want to be captured by someone and kept in a human zoo. Wouldn't be fun. Doesn't sound fun. Bye!